towards bringing this. I'm saying this for the first time on air. We are working towards bringing the e-license.
Okay.
That one.
You heard it first on Iron Port?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. This is the first time I'm saying it on air.
Right.
The e-license will just give you the comfort. Will just be in the comfort of your phone.
Right.
You open it and show it. You don't need to be always carry your license along.
Hello and welcome to Iron Port viewers, where we bring Ghana's ports and maritime industry closer to you. Iron Port is brought to you by Ghana Revenue Authority, GOIL PLC, Serene Insurance, Ghana Link, Meridian Port Services, and Phoenix Insurance. Iron Port is powered by Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority. Our media partner is the Business and Financial Times. Viewers, this week we interacted with Julius Nikwe Kote, who is the Chief Executive Officer of the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority, DVLA, to discuss the bold digitalization strategy of the authority. This includes the replacement of the familiar aluminium DP plates with trackable, more secure DP stickers like the ones on the cars behind me. He also talked about the soon-to-be introduced e-license. This and many more up next on Iron Port.
Let's come to the DP stickers. I have observed for some time that we don't now see the aluminium plates. We see the stickers, embossed on the cars, just, pasted on the car, the windshield, either the back or the front or the side, or somewhere that is visible for people to see or authorities to see. What was the rationale or the thinking that went into this decision to migrate from the aluminium plates to the digital, stickers that you issue now?
Thank you very much. I was appointed in January 23rd of January.
Yes.
In February, I went to the port.
Right.
But before then, I read a report which says that at the end of every month in the year 2022, 2023, 2024,
yes,
at the end of every month, the number plates at the port we issue, that's the DP plate,
yes,
driven from port,
yes,
plates we issue, stands at 1,800. The highest they've gone is 2,000.
Wow.
A month, on monthly basis.
Right.
1,800. The highest they've gone is 2,000.
2,000, yeah.
So I went to the port to a little bit be harsh on them.
Yes.
I'm going to, because after reading that report, I went to customs and I realized customs does 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 cars a day.
Yeah.
That's, but how can we issue 1,800 whilst customs is issuing 4,000,
yeah,
5,000? Because a plate is always contaminous to a car.
Yes, certainly.
So what is the issue?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, there were 12 companies in DVLA that were issuing the plates on behalf of government. Some of the companies, I can't say all, some were giving the plates directly to the custom officers from the manufacturers straight to the custom officers without passing through DVLA. So then they share the revenue with the custom officers and some agents. Somebody will bring 10 cars in. They'll buy only 2 plates. Go take those 2 cars out. Come and use the same plates to come and bring another 2 cars out.
Yeah.
Bring the same plate because you can remove the plates and easily use a tray to fix it on the car.
Right.
Then I was like, no, this is not what Ghana is meant for. So I went there to threaten them that I'm going to fix camera, I'm going to fix everything for them. And do you know what happened? The next month, the February report, the plates shot from 1,800 to 5,000 plates.
Wow.
And I'm like, no. I mean, I still went further to do more investigation. I realized, no, some have reneged, some are still ongoing.
Right.
So I had no option than to inform the 12 companies and cancel all of them. Let me state on record, I didn't cancel them because they are all NPP big men. Right. No, I canceled them because they were not doing what is right. So I canceled all the 12 companies.
Okay.
Then I employed people at DVLA, in DVLA, contract staff basis, to be doing the sharing of plates. Then we introduced, at the port, we introduced the sticker. When you attempt to remove the sticker, then it destroys. It becomes something of, you cannot use it again because it's just a one-time stick on.
Yeah, sure.
So you can't take it back.
Right.
The port stickers we were issuing with the plates.
Yes.
We're doing 50%, 50%.
Right.
So that no one will feel cheated because other people feel like we are taking their job from them.
Right.
We're issuing, do you know what the last report I read? Do you know where we've got into? 7,400.
The stickers?
The stickers.
Wow.
7,400.
Which month is this?
That's last month.
Last month. July.
Yeah, that's July. 7,400.
From the consistent
1,800,
1,800, 2,000.
They came to 5,000.
Yes.
Today, 7,400.
Wow.
Then I'm on the view that I'm told there are still that some Kululu is still ongoing. So I said, okay, per the contract they have with us, we are supposed to give them 1 month notification before cancellation.
Yes.
So I went ahead and cancelled the number plate, the aluminum plate issuance as well.
Yes.
And so from 1st of August, it is strictly stickers.
Yes.
And LI Motor Vehicle Third Party Insurance.
Yes.
2016. LI 2183.
Yes.
Says that every car on the street, every motor on the street must have insurance.
Yes.
So I went to meet the SIC, their manager, the MD, State Insurance Company. And my brother, this is what the law says.
Yeah.
As of today, whatever we are doing at the port, bringing the cars in, is illegal because they must have insurance before they move from the port. They must have 2 weeks insurance.
Right.
So what can you do to help us? Then he was like, oh, he's willing to help. Because I did 1 or 2 investigations with some insurance companies, and the amount they were mentioning was way overboard.
Right.
So I went to the state insurance and said, man, we can't charge people at the port. We can't overcharge them.
Yeah.
So we started, I bargained, we came to 48 CDs
Okay.
for the 2 weeks.
Okay.
So he agreed to the 48 CDs at the port.
Okay.
So if you check, whilst DVLA, we are issuing 202 at the port. Now, the SIC is issuing 48 CDs to make it 250.
Okay.
So the plates have not been increased. Rather, we have just added insurance to it, 2 weeks insurance to it.
Okay.
Now, let me again say this. When we're buying the aluminum plates, we're buying it from the manufacturers 150 Ghana cedis.
Right.
But when the stickers came, the PP approved 97 cedis for them.
Okay.
So now we are making more money by issuing the stickers.
The stickers.
As
You are
compared
saving,
to the plates. Yes,
you're saving,
because we now buy it 97 cedis and we still issue it 202 to the public.
Right.
That is what has even, so per my first quarter report I read,
Yes.
we increased revenue by 57%.
Wow.
Total revenue at DVL, not because of only that one.
Yes.
But there are other loopholes that we blocked, which is also helping DVL to grow.
Right.
And the second quarter, we came down to 24%.
Right. Yeah, I have my own question.
Okay.
That has to do with license. When you take the card, you flip. Down there beneath, there is something that tells you to renew the license in 2 years.
Yeah.
Now, I've come to do my license. I know it's for 5 years.
It's 6 years.
6 years. So, my dream cry. I know. Then I get accosted at traffic. Where's your license? I take it out. Your license is expired because you were supposed to renew it. 2 years. It's kind of like, it's kind of confusing.
We have what to call the renewal and the update.
Right.
So
the 2 years is the
every
update.
2 years, you renew your license.
Okay.
It also helps us to gather data on who is still using the license or not.
Okay.
So that's where we put the sticker. And people just go out there and get any sticker and put it there. So we are changing the format.
Right.
Now, with the new system coming, we'll change the format. You know, put the sticker at the back again.
Okay.
You put it inside, and the technology we are bringing, it will be renewed.
Okay.
Now, every 6 years, people change.
Yes.
So that's where you go for even with the license renewal, you go for eye test.
Yes.
Your eyes deform in 2 years.
Sure. Yeah.
But there's a total change in 6 years.
Absolutely.
So that after 6 years, you go for a new license. That's the update.
Right.
You update your license.
Okay.
But every 2 years,
you go and renew
your license.
Okay.
And we are working towards bringing this. I'm saying this for the first time on air. We are working towards bringing the e-license.
Okay.
That one.
You heard it first on Iron Port.
Yes. Yes, this is the first time I'm saying it on air.
Right.
The e-license will just give you the comfort, will just be in the comfort of your phone.
Right.
You open it and show it. You don't need to be always carry your license along.
Okay.
So the comfort of your phone, you can open and access it on your phone. It's going to be an app which you use to implement the e-license level. Then we are working towards issuing.
From when?
No, that one.
The e-license.
Yes, I'm not giving any timelines, but very soon.
Okay.
And we are also working on issuing instant license.
Okay.
Instead of go and come and we'll print and people will not come for it,
Yes.
we want to issue it instant to you.
Right.
You come, you go through the process, we issue it instant to you.
Right.
And we are again changing the format for the driving, for the number plates.
Right.
The number plates will not be with the number, the year of registration at the end again.
Okay.
It will not be there again.
It's like 1977,
No,
25.
25
will not come.
25 will not come again.
Okay.
But the region of where the car was registered will be on top.
Okay.
And the area code will be there.
Okay.
So GR is for Greater Accra.
Okay.
So you can have GR 222 AD. The AD tells you that the car was registered in Adenta. So the Greater Accra will be on top.
TM means it was registered in Tema.
TM Tema.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, that's GH means it was registered at the head office. That is how it
DVLA.
is.
Okay.
Yes.
I see.
So that's how. So the area code will now be at the end instead of the year of registration.
Wow.
And we'll change the writing format and everything to be visible, and it can also be tracked.
But when you do that, the people will not be able to flex with their cars. Because the fellow is waiting, the fellow bought the car in 2023, he's waiting for 2024, middle 2023, he's waiting for January 2024 to
so
register.
it will now compel people to register their cars.
Exactly.
And when people register their cars, they still get more.
Exactly. That's
more
true.
money. I'm here to make revenue legally for the states.
Yeah.
Yes. And then that one too will be tracked.
Right.
We can scan it and see who is driving. And so, hey, there's accident and there's a policeman around.
Yeah.
You just put the gun, the tracking gun on it. It gets the information of the person. Because there was an armed robbery case in Tema.
Right.
And they came to look for the documents. And the car, the number on it, was not, we didn't even get to that number.
Right.
So you ask yourself, how did he get plate? How did he get road ready?
Yeah.
So the public should please help us. Absolutely. We want to keep the road safe and keep our system also safe. Let the security apparatus do their work so that everything will be safer for us.
So viewers, you just heard from Julius Nikwe Kote, who is the CEO of DVLA, explaining the rationale behind the new DP stickers. Remember, this is the abridged version. For the full conversation, check with our YouTube at Iron Port. Now let us hear from you on some of the questions, comments that you shared with us during the live discussion.
Malam Yusuf from Mamobi says, I am a good listener of your program. I would like to inquire if there is any program available for motorbike users concerning DVLA numbers, particularly for those of us who sell motorbikes.
When it went to the port, it came into our discussion.
Right.
There are some motorbikes over there, so they were asking what are they going to do to it.
Right.
Those that have not been fixed, they are lucky to go.
Right.
But those that have been fixed are supposed to get a DP sticker.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But because they are also coming to sell, some are coming to sell. Those who are coming to sell, we don't determine when they sell. Hence, they can also get a DV.
Sure.
Yes. But for the ones that are coming to be used, they should just do the registration within 2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay. All right.
George from Takwa says, good evening, Iron Port. Why is it that in Takwa, they still take penalty when your roadworthy is due just a day?
Roadworthy has a date.
Right.
When the date traverses, Parliament is saying we should charge you 225.
Right.
So if you don't, roadworthy is 1 year.
Right.
We check the roadworthiness of the car. You don't know the cracks in your car.
Yeah.
So please don't even let it expire.
Right.
Go and check.
Absolutely.
It's about your life.
Absolutely.
And my life, because some accidents happen on the streets. It's because of the inefficiency of the cars.
Right.
So please don't let it even expire before you go and renew. I beg you.
Good energy brings you quality choices with Goil Super XP. Available in many Goil stations nationwide. It is fortified with special additives that help your engine perform better and use less fuel. Branch into a Goil station today and energize your ride with Goil Super XP, compatible with most vehicles. Goil Super XP will fill ya, huh? Ubefi. Goyle. Good energy. Yeah, yeah.
Electricity, then pay your taxes. Yeah. Our taxes, our future.
Because you see, without our taxes, we wouldn't have good roads, good schools, better hospitals, street lights, and other very important social amenities. When we pay our taxes, we give our children free and quality education. Talga, my money too small. Why should I pay my tax? Look, small. Salifo, it doesn't matter how small or big your business or income is, you still have to pay your taxes. The little taxes from each and every one of us, when put together, could give your community clean water or that deprived school with tables and chairs. Please pay your taxes. It is your responsibility. It is your civic duty. It is the law.
Welcome to today's edition of Serene Insurance Business News. We present to you Serena. You're right. You can complete an entire insurance process for the purchase of any motor and other insurance products, from onboarding to issuing a motor insurance sticker and policy certificate, all on WhatsApp in less than 10 minutes. Serena is simple to use and it prioritizes user ease and flexibility. You can either use voice notes or text to effortlessly issue your instant policy, cross-platform renewals, claims, and also process your payments through mobile money, Visa, and MasterCard. To engage Serena, just search for Serene Insurance on all social media handles and scan the Serena barcode or save her number 0500 517 114 and start chatting her on WhatsApp immediately. There you have it. Serena is not just a tool, it's an innovation by Serene Insurance designed to redefine how motor and travel insurance are accessed and managed. Speed, convenience, and reliability.
MPS Terminal 3 is Africa's new state-of-the-art container terminal at Tema Port. For manufacturers, agro-processors and traders, the new port means business can be done faster. This infrastructure boost will improve Ghana's port handling capacity, connect more trading routes, and oil the engine of growth for the economy, creating greater opportunities across all sectors as Africa's markets merge and become the largest trading bloc globally. MPS, we connect, you thrive.
At Phoenix Insurance, we make the unpredictable predictable and the uncertain certain with our range of products, including motor insurance, fire insurance, engineering insurance, marine insurance, accident insurances, and all types of bonds. We have you covered. We also support you with risk management advice to enable you stay focused on your business. Take a policy with Phoenix Insurance today. We help you rise from adversity stronger and more secure. Contact us on 0302 246319 or 0302 246644 or any of our branches, agencies, and brokers spread across the nation. You can as well connect with us on our WhatsApp chatbot. FIBA is waiting to assist you. Make the future predictable with Phoenix Insurance. Phoenix Insurance, a delightful service experience delivered with wisdom.
Now, viewers, our shipping and maritime sector over the course of the week was a very busy one. Let's have a look at what transpired. Ghana has launched her Ocean Centers project, joining a global partnership to make ocean industry safer, more sustainable, and climate resilient. Hosted by the UN Global Compact Network Ghana and supported by Lloyd's Register Foundation, the center will focus on shipping, fisheries, blue finance, and offshore renewables, while blending global best practices with local knowledge. The initiative creates a national platform for collaboration, blue finance access, and policy development, with stakeholders invited to join as members or partners to drive collective action for Ghana's blue economy.
The ocean centers are purposed to provide opportunities. First, as I said, to look at ways of de-risking such that we can unlock finance for the 3 critical areas I have mentioned: ports and shipping, fisheries and aquaculture, and the offshore renewables. We must provide an aperture for the ventilation of views. This cannot, as I said, collaboration, cooperation, commitment. It can't come from one person. It has to come from all of us. It has to come from a cross-fertilization of ideas.
We do not want this to be something that we put up once today and then we disappear and that's the end. No, the Ocean Center is going to be a long-term initiative where we will work collaboratively together to advance sustainable ocean business and the blue economy in Ghana.
So we need your support, your involvement, your willingness to share ideas, experiences and knowledge, to come together, work together and help define what the challenges are here in Ghana and together shape how they can be solved. This cannot happen without you. So can I please ask you to join us on this journey and together create something that really can make a difference here in Ghana, where there is so much opportunity to grow the blue economy in a way that works for you all.
Ministers of State and key industry stakeholders present at the launch unanimously acknowledged the critical value the Ocean Centers project will bring to ongoing efforts to revitalize Ghana's maritime sector and build a sustainable blue economy. Their pledges of commitment and support underscore the shared national vision to leverage the Ocean Centers as a catalyst for safer, more resilient, and climate-conscious ocean industries.
Ghana, like many others, has had her fair share of both blessings of the oceans and its challenges. Rapidly depleting fish stocks, pollution from dumping, crimes at sea, piratical activities, floods, especially in coastal areas where perennial rains have actually led to rising tidal waves, causing enormous havoc and threats to our coastal communities. It is therefore imperative that we start having conversations in and around sustainability and safety of our oceans.
We are also confronted with pollution. The United Nations, indeed, projections are that by 2050, that we will have more plastic waste in our oceans than fish. By 2050, if nothing is done. We generate 1.2 million plastic waste in this country annually. 1.2 million tons. And out of the 1.2 million tons, we are only able to collect less than 10%. And out of the 10%, we are able to indeed recycle only 55%. So it means that there's a huge challenge ahead of us. We are seeing and observing and believing that with the establishment of this office and the collaborative work and effort that we are all looking towards, achieving within the next years, we'll be able to do some of this to find solutions to the challenges we have as far as pollution or plastic pollution is concerned.
As a ministry mandated to regulate, develop and safeguard Ghana's fisheries and aquaculture sector, we welcome this initiative with a deep sense of purpose. Ghana's coastal communities depend heavily on the ocean, not only for livelihoods and food, but as a cornerstone of our economic and social fabric. However, as we all know, this vital resource is under increasing threat from overfishing, pollution, illegal activities, climate change, and insufficient safety measures across the value chain.
A 28-year-old man from Kumasi, Moses Marfo Mensah, has reported being defrauded of 23,000 Ghana cedis by individuals posing as port insiders, promising him employment at the port of Tema. Moses Mensah recounted to GPHA Security that he was introduced to the two men identified as Komla and Ruben Yao Konu through his father, who believed the pair had strong connections within the port sector. This gave the young man a sense of trust in the process.
I would say I've been scammed. And it happened through my dad. I accepted whatever he says, and he gave me a number, and he was like I should text him. He works at the port GRA, so I should just contact him for. So I communicated with the man, and he asked me where exactly do I want to work, and I told him I want to work at Tema Port, and he said, oh, okay. So he started giving me instructions like to get form to fill and stuff. So I bought the form and I filled everything, and we started with the process. So I started paying money. So for the first time, before I was here to buy the forms, I asked my dad.
In his desperation to secure a job, the victim said he first paid 9,000 Ghana cedis to Komla, who later became unreachable. He then sent 12,500 Ghana cedis and 3,500 Ghana cedis respectively to Ruben Ponu, who directed him to report to the Tema Port this week, but subsequently refused to meet or answer his calls. He stated that one of the last messages from Ruben was that his application could not be completed because his responses had come in too late.
So I called him. He said the office has given me that letter, but he's the same person who wrote everything. So I told him, since if I wouldn't be getting the letter today, how did you make me come? And he's like, I'm not serious. Whenever I'm dealing with something like this, I should always be active and being serious and stuff. So I was confused. So I started walking around, seeing the people around, discussing things with them. So all they say is it's a scam and stuff. So that's it. And up to them, he's expecting me to pay the rest of the money before. So I don't know.
Moses admitted that the majority of the funds he paid were borrowed and is now desperate to recover the amount.
Police to help me with the cyber security if they could track him for me so that I can get my money, because my problem is the money I borrowed from people. That's my problem. And they know how I live, they know how I work, so they'll be worrying me for it. And I have no one to call.
This case surfaces at a time when the Ghana Port and Harbours Authority has been running repeated campaigns warning the public against fraudulent job recruitment schemes using the Port of Tema and Takoradi as bait. GPHA has reiterated that it does not recruit online, through third parties, or via payment or facilitation fees, urging the public to verify all employment opportunities directly with the authority. The GPHA Security Department is currently investigating the matter.
The Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority believe in creating jobs for the youth of this country, and it does that in a very deliberate manner and very transparent manner. Recently, we've had the cases of people being lured to pay sums of money to individuals who get in touch with them on the internet to pay monies to be employed at the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority. All such moves are false, and they are not supposed to be the position of the authority. Whenever the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority is employing, it does that through the Human Resource Department. Currently, there is no employment ongoing, and we want the general public to be notified that anybody who approaches them that Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority is employing is a scammer. And anybody who asks for money to employ you into Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority is also a scammer. Let us be alert, because when we are employing, nobody pays money to be employed into the authority. And whenever you have the request to be employed, just channel such applications to the Human Resource Department, and whenever the opportunity presents itself, you will be contacted and you will go through the selection process to be employed.
The Commissioner of the Customs Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority, Brigadier General Glover Ashong Annan, has returned to the Tema collection to rally frontline staff as the port shifts into full 24-hour operations. During his visit on Monday, July 28th, the Commissioner urged officers to remain steadfast and preserve their commitment to meeting the 2025 revenue targets. He assured them that measures have been taken to strengthen human resource capacity to support the demands of round-the-clock port activities.
Year after year, our targets have been increasing, and we do achieve it. And so this year is not an exception. I am very sure that this year we will achieve this target. And I am committed, together with management, to give you all the assistance required to make us achieve our targets.
Brigadier General Annan reiterated that discipline will remain the hallmark of his tenure and called on staff to uphold the highest standards of professionalism in the conduct of their duties.
Disciplinary measures will be enforced strictly and fairly. I'll be fair if such disciplinary issues come to my notice. Therefore, I urge all of you to commit to these principles as we work to meet our targets and also uphold our mandate.
He also announced that a merit-based assessment system will be applied to promotions and other motivational initiatives, ensuring that performance and dedication are rewarded in this new operational era.
We used to have a league table for short collections. I'm sure those of you who are very old know about this. I want us to reintroduce this, and that I have instituted a reward system for personnel who bring in more short collections. And on this note, I'll be expecting a weekly report on the league table of short collections, and there is a handsome reward for those who will emerge as the topmost.
As part of the visit, the Commissioner engaged staff in an open forum where he reiterated his open door policy, encouraging feedback and collaboration to achieve the collective mandate of the Customs Division. The LCB Corporate Games 2025 officially kicked off on Saturday, August 2, marking the 4th edition of the flagship corporate football tournament organized by Crisis Management Solutions Company, LCB Worldwide Ghana. This year's competition brings together 16 teams split between the Tema and Accra zones, with 8 teams representing each zone. The Tema side features corporate entities such as Walmart Africa Ghana Limited, Ghana Dock Labour Company, and GPHA's Fire Department, last year's Tema champions. On the Accra side, contenders include LCB Worldwide Ghana, the Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders, the Ghana Union of Traders Associations, and Aviance, among others. The tournament will run for 10 weeks, with the ultimate winner taking home 20,000 Ghana cedis and a trophy, while the first runner-up earns 10,000 Ghana cedis and the second runner-up 5,000 Ghana cedis. Individual awards include cash prizes for the highest goal scorer and the best goalkeeper. The opening match featured a fierce contest between LCB Worldwide Ghana and GIF, setting the tone for the weeks ahead. Speaking to Iron Port, officials from LCB Worldwide Ghana underscored the tournament's role in fostering industry collaboration and hinted at plans to further elevate their competition scale and impact in the coming years.
As a company, we understand that you shouldn't always be sitting in the office about emails and all that. It's important to also come to the pitch sometimes and burn down some calories. So yes, we are looking forward to that.
Just like how we did it last year, we sent out invitations and we got close to over 20 teams showing interest in this particular tournament. However, we had to beat it down to the same number that we used last year. But prior to that, we organized a friendly matches to build the momentum and everything. And if you can clearly look around, you realize that we've even upgraded in terms of our venue and all of that. So yeah.
As the games progress, all eyes are on whether GPH's Fire Department can defend their title and if a new challenger will emerge to claim the top prize in this year's corporate showdown. Let us now turn our attention to the global stage and have a look at what is transpiring there too.
In what is being called a vital step for Scotland and the UK's renewable energy ambitions, the Scottish Government has granted consent for the proposed Berwick Bank offshore wind farm. If the project is developed, it would supply twice the annual needs of Scotland's households and enough power for around 17% of the UK's households. The massive project has been more than a decade in the planning, highlights SSE, and is one step closer to proceeding. The consent from Scotland is the last major approval necessary for the project to proceed. However, it still must win a power contract under the UK's contracts for different schemes, which will likely launch its next round in September. SSE also needs to reach its final investment decision. The approval comes just days after Donald Trump admonished Scotland to stop the windmills during his visit. The UK government, however, is strongly behind renewable energy. Prime Minister Keir Starmer outlined a plan to install up to 50 GW of capacity as part of the mass deployment of offshore wind over the next 5 years. The government increased the financial package for renewable energy in 2024, and it has been reported that they will further improve the support in the next round. Japan's Ministry of Defense issued a final report detailing a more than 40-year scheme in which the country's shipbuilders collected fraudulent payments that funded equipment used on the country's submarines and gifts to members of the Maritime Self-Defense Force. The ministry apologized to the country and said it is disciplining 93 members, including the Vice Defense Minister, supervisors, commanding officers, and submarine captains. The investigations began after an audit by the Osaka Regional Taxation Bureau discovered issues with the finances of Kawasaki Heavy Industries, which alongside with Mitsubishi Heavy Industries is the main builder and repair yards for the country's submarines and defense force. The report cites KHI for widespread involvement but says MHI, Japan Marine United, and Sasebo Heavy Industries were also involved in the fraud to a lesser degree. The report says the scheme could be traced back to 1985 with Kawasaki Heavy Industries. The shipbuilder was reported to have been involved in fraudulent transactions and to have created a slush fund valued at over $11 million in the last 6 years. The shipbuilders submitted fraudulent bills for supposed repairs to the submarines to the government.
This week's phrase of the day is voyage charter.
Voyage charter. Voyage charter refers to a charter, a voyage, and a given route for the transport of specific cargo, generally dry or liquid bulk. The ship owner earns freight on a per ton carried basis. Clauses set out the detailed operational conditions, notably who will pay the cargo handling.
Our health and safety tip segment is next.
Awareness. Awareness of your surroundings helps you spot potential risks. Knowing where fire exits are, identify trip hazards, and monitor suspicious activities.
It is now time to have a look at the schedule of vessels that have brought your goods in the ports of Tema and Takoradi. Those are the anchorages of both ports, as well as those expected in the coming weeks, plus the Bank of Ghana exchange rates, which you may need to know to clear your cargo with. This brings us to the end of another wonderful episode of Iron Port. We hope, as usual, you've been informed and educated. Remember, all Iron Port content can be found on our YouTube channel, Iron Port. Subscribe, like, share our videos. Thank you for watching.